Are you accidentally walking your way into more pain, stiffness, or even a fall? For those of us over 65, the seemingly simple act of walking holds hidden traps and incredible potential. It's not just about putting one foot in front of the other anymore. There are specific ways you might be moving that could be compromising your independence. But what if I told you that by simply understanding a few key secrets, you could walk with more confidence, less pain, and dramatically reduce your risk of a stumble? Prepare to rethink everything you thought you knew about walking, because your mobility for the next decades depends on it. A recent study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that improper gait patterns are a leading predictor of falls in seniors, increasing the risk by up to 50%. That's not scare tactics, that's hard data. One common walking mistake on this list has been linked to severe knee degeneration. Another limits your lung capacity, making you feel winded faster. And you're likely doing at least one of these every time you step out. After 65, your balance naturally shifts, your joints aren't as forgiving, and your muscles lose some of their elasticity. Yet, these common walking habits pile up stress, strain your weakest links, and mimic symptoms you chalk up to just getting old. But it's not age, it's avoidable. In this video, we'll expose the 3 worst walking techniques you should never use after 65, and the 3 best ones you must start daily for improved mobility, balance, and pain-free living. Stay tuned until the very end, because technique number 1 is linked to maintaining spine health and improving balance by over 40% according to major rehabilitation research. Before we begin, tell me in the comments from where you are watching us. But first, we need to talk about the bad ones. Starting with a walking habit that might seem protective, but for older adults, it can quietly trigger serious long-term damage. Number 3. The shuffling walk. The shuffling walk might feel safer. You keep your feet close to the ground, taking short, hesitant steps, almost as if you're afraid to lift your feet. This is common when seniors worry about tripping, or if they have joint pain. But the truth is, for people over 65, especially those trying to prevent falls, the shuffling walk does the exact opposite. Here's what most people don't realize. When you shuffle, you significantly reduce your natural stride length and height. Your feet don't clear the ground adequately, making you more prone to catching your toes on uneven surfaces, rugs, or even slight cracks in the pavement. Instead of preventing falls, you're setting yourself up for them. What's worse, shuffling heavily impacts your balance. Your center of gravity remains stagnant, you don't engage your core or hip muscles properly, and your body loses the dynamic sway that keeps you stable. Over time, this weakens your leg muscles, especially your hip flexors and tibialis anterior, which are crucial for lifting your foot. Consider George, 72. He'd been shuffling for years due to a fear of falling after a minor stumble. He constantly felt off balance and developed a persistent lower back ache. His physical therapist identified the shuffling gait as the primary culprit. George learned to lift his feet more intentionally and engage his core. Within weeks, his confidence improved, his back pain lessened, and he felt much more stable on his feet. The shuffling walk also puts undue stress on your knees and hips, as you're not distributing your weight effectively through a full range of motion. You're essentially dragging your body forward, rather than propelling it. If you find yourself barely lifting your feet, taking very short steps, or relying on friction to move, it's time to reconsider. Your body needs to engage a full swing to maintain joint health and prevent atrophy. The safest move? Consciously practice lifting your feet and aiming for a slightly longer stride. Get ready for walking mistake number 2, which is even more common and often goes completely unnoticed. Number 2, the arms down, stiff torso walk. This technique might sound harmless, keeping your arms pinned to your sides, or barely swinging them, and holding your upper body rigid. Many seniors do this to feel more stable, or simply out of habit. But for older adults, this seemingly minor detail can severely limit your mobility, strain your spine, and even impact your breathing. Here's the truth most people don't hear. Your arms and torso are not passive passengers when you walk. They are integral to balance, momentum, and spinal rotation. When your arms hang stiffly, you lose a critical counterweight that helps maintain your equilibrium with every step. This forces your lower body to compensate more, putting extra strain on your hips, knees, and ankles. It also stiffens your trunk, preventing the natural, subtle rotation of your spine that distributes impact and keeps your back healthy. Furthermore, a stiff torso restricts your rib cage expansion. This means shallower breathing, less oxygen intake, and feeling winded more quickly, even during moderate walks. You're literally limiting your body's efficiency. The natural arm swing is a fundamental part of a healthy gait, powering your forward motion and providing crucial balance support. Take Helen, 80, who loved her daily walks but found herself increasingly breathless and suffering from nagging shoulder and neck tension. She didn't realize her habit of walking with rigid, barely moving arms was contributing. Her physiotherapist encouraged her to allow a natural, gentle arm swing. Within a month, her breathing felt easier, and her upper body tension dramatically reduced. She even felt more energetic during her walks. The symptoms of this walking technique are often easy to miss: stiffness in the upper back, tight shoulders, or feeling unusually fatigued after short walks. It's often misdiagnosed as just getting old or lack of fitness. If you find yourself walking with your arms glued to your sides, or if your upper body feels like a statue, it's time to rethink. Your organs are designed to work together, and a fluid, coordinated walk engages your entire body, not just your legs. Ready for walking mistake number 1? This one is the most dangerous for seniors, commonly adopted, and strongly linked to chronic pain and significant risk of falls. Number 1. The head down, eyes on the ground walk. This technique is perhaps the most dangerous one of all for seniors. It's commonly adopted out of caution, looking at your feet, scanning the ground directly in front of you for obstacles. While it seems like a sensible way to prevent tripping, for older adults, it can quietly wreck your balance, strain your neck, and critically impair your ability to react to your surroundings. Here's what most people miss: your balance system relies heavily on visual input, but it's about processing your environment, not just the next step. When your head is down, your eyes are focused on the immediate few feet in front of you. This narrows your field of vision dramatically. You lose awareness of obstacles further ahead, changes in elevation, or even people approaching from the side. More importantly, looking down disrupts your vestibular system, your inner ear's sense of spatial orientation, and limits the input from your proprioceptors, the sensors in your joints that tell your brain where your body is in space. This combination leads to a compromised sense of balance, making you less stable, not more. Furthermore, constantly looking down puts immense strain on your neck and upper spine. Over time, this can lead to chronic neck pain, headaches, and even contribute to a forward head posture that further compromises your balance and breathing. Many seniors with these symptoms get misdiagnosed with general neck stiffness or aging, when the real culprit is their walking posture. The biggest danger? Your reaction time plummets. If you suddenly encounter an unexpected obstacle, a dog, a crack, a dropped item, your brain needs precious seconds to process and react. With your head down, those seconds are lost, significantly increasing your fall risk. Think of Maria, 84, who developed severe neck pain and had several near falls, despite being very careful and always looking at her feet. Her family doctor suggested her head-down gait was a major factor. After working with a physiotherapist to consciously lift her gaze and look ahead, Maria's neck pain eased, and she gained a new sense of spatial awareness and confidence during her walks, significantly reducing her fall anxiety. So what's safe? You still need to be aware of your surroundings, but only in moderation. The goal is to look about 10 to 15 feet ahead of you, taking in the environment. Your peripheral vision will help you spot immediate obstacles. This allows your balance system to function optimally, your neck to stay in a neutral position, and your brain to process information efficiently. If you find yourself constantly looking at your feet, it's time to make a change. When it comes to walking, conscious awareness of your environment is better than tunnel vision. That wraps up the 3 dangerous walking techniques seniors should never use. Now, let's move to the 3 most essential walking techniques you should start daily for improved mobility, balance, and pain-free living, ranked from least to most critical. Number 3. The gentle heel-to-toe roll walk. This might sound like a minor detail, but the way your foot meets and leaves the ground is foundational for stability and joint health. By the time you're over 65, many common medications, previous injuries, or years of improper footwear might have led to a flat-footed landing or a slap foot gait. But adapting the gentle heel-to-toe roll is one of the most overlooked techniques in aging. Here's what most people don't realize. When you correctly initiate your step with your heel, gently roll through the arch of your foot, and push off with your toes, you engage the natural shock absorbers of your foot and ankle. This distributes impact evenly, protecting your knees, hips, and even your spine from repetitive stress. This technique also properly activates the muscles in your calf and foot, improving circulation and maintaining strength, both crucial for stability. It essentially allows your foot to function as the complex, adaptive structure it's designed to be, rather than just a flat platform. Consider David, 68, who had nagging knee pain that seemed to worsen with every walk. He learned he was stomping flat-footed. After focusing on a conscious heel-to-toe roll, the shock absorption in his gait improved dramatically, and his knee pain began to subside, allowing him to enjoy longer, more comfortable walks. The gentle heel-to-toe roll encourages a smoother, more fluid gait, reducing jerky movements that can throw you off balance. The push-off from your toes also provides crucial propulsion, making walking feel easier and more efficient. The ideal practice for seniors is to consciously think about this rolling motion with each step, especially when starting a walk. You can also boost awareness by wearing comfortable, supportive shoes that don't restrict this natural foot movement. This might feel awkward at first, but with consistent practice, it will become second nature, restoring your natural spring and cushioning. Up next, walking technique number 2, which strengthens your core and directly impacts your balance. Number 2, the upright open chest walk. This technique isn't just about good posture, it's about optimizing your entire body for efficient, stable movement. Many seniors, influenced by habits, pain, or even poor eyesight, tend to hunch forward or round their shoulders. But cultivating an upright posture with an open chest is one of the most vital adjustments you can make for mobility and breathing after 65. Here's the truth most people don't hear. When you walk upright with an open chest, you automatically align your head over your pelvis, which is the most stable position for your center of gravity. This naturally improves your balance, reducing sway and the risk of stumbles. It also allows your diaphragm to move freely, enabling deeper, more efficient breaths. This means more oxygen for your muscles, less fatigue, and an overall feeling of vitality during your walks. An open chest also encourages a natural, relaxed arm swing, which, as we discussed, is crucial for balance and momentum. Furthermore, an upright posture reduces strain on your neck and upper back. It strengthens your core muscles, as they are naturally engaged to maintain this alignment. Over time, this can alleviate chronic pain and improve overall spinal health. You're not just walking, you're building foundational strength. Take Barbara, 79, who always felt she was stooping, which led to chronic lower back pain and made her feel shorter. She started focusing on walking tall, imagining a string pulling her head gently upwards, and consciously opening her chest. Within a few months, her back pain significantly lessened, she felt taller, and her balance improved to the point where she felt confident walking without her cane on familiar surfaces. The recommended practice is to imagine a string gently pulling you up from the crown of your head, keeping your gaze forward, remember, not on your feet, and allowing your shoulders to relax back and down. This posture will make you feel more confident, less fatigued, and fundamentally more stable. This isn't about military rigidity, but about natural, efficient alignment. And finally, for walking technique number 1, the single most important adjustment for adults over 65. It protects your spine, boosts your balance by over 40%, and truly allows you to reclaim your independent mobility. Number 1. The Engaged Core Gentle Swing. Walk. This isn't your typical isolated exercise. It's a holistic approach to walking that transforms your entire body's efficiency and stability. For people over 65, consciously engaging your core and allowing a natural, gentle arm swing is as vital as any technique on this list. These two elements, combined, are the cornerstone of a safe, strong, and pain-free gait. Let's start with the science. Major rehabilitation research consistently shows that a properly engaged core dramatically improves dynamic balance, which is essential for walking on uneven surfaces or reacting to unexpected movements. When you gently tighten your abdominal muscles, imagine pulling your belly button slightly towards your spine, not sucking in, you stabilize your trunk. This protects your spine, takes pressure off your lower back, and provides a solid foundation for your limbs to move from. It prevents the sway and instability that often lead to falls. Combined with an engaged core, the gentle swing of your arms acts as a natural pendulum, counterbalancing the motion of your legs. This seemingly simple action reduces rotational stress on your spine and dramatically enhances your balance. Studies have shown that an optimal arm swing can improve overall gait stability by over 40%, making you feel steadier and more confident. This isn't about aggressive arm pumping, but a relaxed, fluid motion that matches your stride. Frank, 77, always felt a bit wobbly on his daily walks, especially turning corners. His physical therapist taught him to gently engage his core and allow his arms to swing naturally. Frank was amazed at how much steadier he felt almost immediately. He noticed his back felt better too, and he was able to walk for longer distances without feeling as fatigued. Yet here's the shocking part. Many seniors avoid engaging their core due to fear of pain or lack of awareness, and stifle their arm swing thinking it looks silly or makes them less stable. The best practice? Consciously think about your core engaging with each step, a subtle tightening, not a crunch. And allow your arms to swing loosely from your shoulders, letting them move naturally in rhythm with your opposing leg. This coordinated movement literally forms the structure of a resilient, balanced body. When you're over 65, that's not a luxury, it's a necessity for seniors looking to stay sharp, steady, and strong well into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. This integrated walking technique is the closest thing we have to a mobility insurance policy. It doesn't just help you live longer, it helps you stay longer, active and independent. You've just seen the truth about walking after 65. Some common habits can drain your strength, compromise your balance, and put your joints at risk. But others? They can help you reclaim your mobility, alleviate pain, and stay strong. It's not about walking more. It's about walking smarter. You need the right techniques, applied with conscious awareness, for your age, your body, and your future. That means shedding the harmful habits and finally giving your body the support it needs to keep you mobile, active, and sharp. So, what's your walking technique right now? Comment below and tell us which technique shocked you the most. Tap the like button if this opened your eyes, and hit subscribe. We break down the science that keeps you living stronger, longer. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Until next time, take care and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.